We have a much different Ask a Vet this week. There are very few individuals in the area who are qualified for wildlife rescue and rehabilitation. Reporter Jefferson Tyler spoke to one family who talks about how they take care of wildlife is near and dear to their heart.
Come here, Miranda. Come here. Come here. Hi.
When Valerie Berger first found out about this little one from her husband, she wasn't so happy.
When he called me, he said, I have a newborn deer here, and it has a broken leg, and I'm like, get rid of it.
But when her husband and son showed up with the fawn, it was another story.
So I'm like, we cannot destroy this. She is beautiful.
Her husband, John, and son, Johnny, were running a corn planter through a field when they ran over the little doe by accident with the back wheels of the machinery.
So we looked back and we saw it kind of flopping around, and my dad said, oh, we probably broke its leg.
The fawn had a lot of life and vigor. It had just been born. It still even had the afterbirth on it. So we decided we'd try to save it, I guess.
So the whole family teamed together to take care of the doe, who the family affectionately called Spot.
The kids, of course, like to take care of it. They like to feed it bottles. They didn't really like to stimulate it to go to the bathroom. A lot of people don't know that about a fawn.
My favorite part was just like having them in the house and being able to like sit there and like watch TV with them and like pet them.
I even might have let him sit on the couch a few times.
Problem was, they had to go through a lot of red tape to be able to rehabilitate Spot.
You don't want to just, you know, keep a wild animal for a pet. That's against the law, and you have to go through a permit process. You have to be sponsored by someone with a master permit, and then you have to be sponsored by a veterinarian. Then you also have to have the conservation officer inspect your facility to make sure that you have adequate timber, pasture, water and feed.
The Bergers got the permit and another doe.
Rhonda has 3 legs instead of 4.
Berger Wildlife R&R hope to raise the fawns until they are grown up enough to go out on their own.
When they get released, we'll probably feel sad.
Until then, Spot and Rhonda just have to be part of the family. A family the deer have brought closer together. Jefferson Tyler, KYOU, Fox News.
If you come across a wildlife animal, it's important that you do not disturb the animal unless you know for sure it's injured and orphaned. It's normal for a doe to leave a fawn alone for 10 to 12 hours. The best thing you can do for that animal is to contact the Department of Natural Resources or a wildlife rescue and rehabilitation organization that is qualified to take care of the animal, such as the Bergers, who have formed Berger Wildlife R&R to help rehabilitate injured does.